But before we eat, there's something I want to ask you, babe. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mel, and welcome back to another video. Today is obviously a special video because it's Valentine's Day, but if you read the title, then you know that today's video is extra special, and that is because I will be proposing to my wife a second time. I am giving her new and upgraded, her actual ring. I'm going to be giving that to her today. And the thing that's even more exciting about it is that nobody knows. Literally, I didn't tell Yasmin, I didn't tell my parents, not my sister, none of my friends. Nobody knows that I'm doing this for her today. It's going to be a complete surprise. And that's the thing that's kind of had it a little bit more stressful and a little bit hard on myself. It hasn't been extra hard, but just a tad bit harder, is because I'll have to set up everything by myself, and I'm figuring out everything by myself without really reaching out to anyone or anything like that. The only thing is, I don't want to have to depend on other people for such a special moment. Like, I don't want to show up and it not be set up the way that I want, or, you know, just anything could go wrong and it could just throw off the whole thing. And if anything's going to go wrong, I want it to go wrong because of me. And I feel like if it goes wrong because of me, it's a situation where I can audible and quickly change, or, you know, things like that. And that's also another reason why I didn't tell anyone that this was happening. I didn't want to tell Yasmin, like, yeah, today's the day, it's about to happen. Knock on wood, something bad happens or something goes wrong, or just it doesn't, like, it's not playing out the way I imagine in my head, and I decide to wait. Then I have that, I'm able to wait without the pressure of other people being like, so did it happen? What happened? And it's not that I'm going to wait for like a long time, but I really want it to be perfect and everything to run smoothly. And we're doing like a 2-day Valentine's Day type of thing. So tomorrow we're going to be staying in a hotel, like at this very nice hotel resort on the beach. So right now I'm about to go pick us up breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Naz is still asleep upstairs. West, let me double check. I'm trying to go to the wrong location. Alright, so I'm about to go pick us up some breakfast right now. In my mind, I was thinking breakfast in bed, but on a realistic level, I don't really think breakfast in bed is super comfortable, especially because we don't have like proper food trays or anything for that. So Nas better get ready to wake her ass up and come downstairs and eat this breakfast. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Something already went wrong and the day hasn't even gotten started yet. Went on Yelp to order us some breakfast. Nas wanted some eggs Benedict. Went on Yelp to order us breakfast from this place that was like 15 minutes from our house. Placed the order. So when you're on Yelp, it makes sense that you're only ordering from places within close proximity of your house. Like, that's the point of Yelp, and that's the point of ordering pickup. Or maybe that's just me, right? You don't order pickup from a restaurant across town, right? So I order the food, I go through, place the whole order. First of all, y'all saw the clip already of me trying to even find a place to get eggs Benedict. I don't eat eggs. I've never even had eggs Benedict or a bite of it. So I don't know where to get eggs Benedict. Nas was asleep, so I couldn't even ask her on where to get eggs Benedict. So I'm doing all this research, finally found a place that looked like they had good ones. Ordered it up. The place is 15 minutes from the crib. Ordered it up. I walk into the restaurant, I'm like, yo, I have a pickup. Are you sure it's not under another name? I'm like, no. Like, why would I put it under another name? No, it's not. So obviously I wasn't speaking this rude. I'm only speaking with this tone now because I'm upset at the situation. So I'm like, no, I don't think it's under another name. It should be under Kwamel, last name Wade, W-A-D-E. She's like, we don't see it. Are you sure it's not another location? I'm like, no, there's no way, because all of your other locations are not close to us. So this is the only location that's near me. And this is the one that popped up on Yelp. And I double checked. West. Let me double check. I'm trying to go to the wrong location. She's double checking, and while she's double checking, I'm looking at my email to look at the confirmation, because I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm like, let me just show this email, clear up any confusion. So in my head, I'm looking for this email. I pull up the email, then it says, yes, your pickup location is somewhere completely across town. Literally. Oh, this little stuffed animal. No, doesn't want a little stuffy on there. Valentine's Day. Favorite. Diet Coke. Kit Kats. Some Twix. I got this just because it was cute. I mean, she's not really I don't think she's really into sweets this much, but I just added this because it's a heart for Valentine's Day. And then lastly, her little candle for her room. It smells delicious. People watching the vlog, this is a sneak peek for you guys. You haven't seen this before, but we'll talk about that in a later vlog. That's not what today is about.
Is Daddy getting ready? Huh?
Hi. Hi. Can I get you?
Babe, my mom was like, I was wondering, what did you guys do with Kayvon last Valentine's Day? She was like, I was thinking, I couldn't remember. And then she's like, wait, he was in your stomach. I was like, yeah. You were in my belly. He's Grandma's Valentine today.
Wani.
That's Desi. That's Desi.
That's Desi. That's Desi. This is Desi.
Okay, Kayvon, speaking Farsi.
Since you couldn't be with Baba today,
Aww.
I'll be your husband and Valentine.
Aww. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is nice of you.
That's for me and your grandson. Both your boys.
Oh my goodness. Let me see, what is it?
Kayvon's like, you had to interrupt my lunch.
Thank you, Mama. Not only for helping us with one whenever we need, but also how much you do for us. Always made me feel like one of your own. Love you, Mel.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Let me kiss.
Love you.
I love you too. Diet Coke. Oh. Things I like, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Kayvon.
I love little stuffed animals.
Kayvon. Thank you.
Hey guys, it feels so weird because I haven't been on camera all day, but Mel just finished packing up the car and I honestly have zero idea what we're up to today. He won't tell me anything. Okay, the thing is, I need to know how to dress and he just hasn't been helpful with like what I should wear. So I told him, I was like, you know what, next time you do one of these little surprises for me, how about you just buy me an outfit while you're at it? That's the only solution.
Never that hard.
Yes, it is.
No.
But
she's just asking questions about dinner. Like, that has nothing to do with what you're wearing. She's asking what we're eating, what type of food. Like, why are you asking all these questions? You're just forcing me into like a corner to answer too much. You knew Mel wasn't about to do no picnic on the floor. On the sand. But before we eat, there's something I want to ask you, babe. So I never really got the chance to actually propose to you and like make it a moment. I know we always wanted to have a moment. So I tried so hard to make this our moment. The sun is barely here, but it's our moment. And even though we're already married, will you marry me? I love you so much, baby. I love you, baby. These last 2 years being with you has been amazing. And I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life with anyone else.
Oh my God.
How's it look?
Babe, what the Oh my God, babe. It's so
So how do you feel?
Oh my god,
That's a new
babe.
ring.
It's so beautiful. It's literally everything I want. The thin band, the pear.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I feel like a princess. Guys, I can't believe my new ring. Oh my gosh, Mel did good. You did good, babe. I love pear. I know not every girl loves a pear ring, but I love the pear shape. I think because I have like long, skinny fingers, I feel like a square ring kind of makes like doesn't really flatter my fingers the best. But like this, I love it so much, babe. Come here. I swear, babe. Every single like story video, I'm gonna be like. Anyways.
I'm gonna be watching.
Babe, you know what? I didn't even think twice about you setting up the camera. That's why you're lucky, because guys, you know
I'm
Mel
a photographer.
right, like you take your like self-timer pictures all the time. So I didn't even think twice about this being behind me. But anyways, cheers you guys. I'm so happy. Best Valentine's Day ever. I'm happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am, what's the rest of the words?
What's good, guys? I just want to hop on here real quick because I didn't really get a chance to update you guys or brief you guys on what was going on or anything, because yesterday was honestly moving so fast. Like, it was like one thing after the other. And I felt like I was just constantly moving, constantly had things on my mind. And honestly, I was nervous, even though we were already married. Clearly, she wasn't going to say no, but I don't know. I was nervous. It was weird. But the last issue I updated you guys on was my little breakfast situation that happened earlier in the day. And honestly, since then, nothing else really went wrong. And I can't even say that was something that went wrong. Like, it was unfortunate, but it's not really the end of the world, and it didn't really have an effect on our day. And as far as the ring, I feel like a lot of people might be a little bit confused on like why I'm giving her a new ring. Some people probably understand the concept of upgrading a ring and things like that, but some of you may not. And pretty much when her and I got married the first time, it was just in eloping fashion, which is what I always say. And the reason I say eloping fashion is because it's not like our parents were unaware or anything like that. Like, everybody knew we were getting married. Everybody knew we wanted to get married, and we kind of let everybody know. So it's not eloping technically, but it's eloping fashion because we kind of did it like we went and got her dress like literally 12 hours before we got married, like this day before. We got my tuxedo from like the most basic place. Like, we didn't really put too much thought and effort into it. We're just like, this partnership is what we want. We want to get this started. Both of us grew up with parents who have been married since they were super young. My parents got together when my mom was in like going into freshman year for high school, like the summer going into freshman year of high school. And then Naz's parents have been together since her mom was around the same age. So growing up, seeing that longevity, hearing our parents tell us like, yeah, we've been married for 20 plus years. That's like something that we always strive for and something that we always wanted and something we always talked about. So that's why the first time we got married, we weren't really concerned about, doing it the right way. I was trying to think of a different word for it, but I can't. But we weren't really concerned about doing it the right way, as in me getting down on one knee, giving her an engagement ring, and then we sit with that ring for, a couple months planning the wedding and all that until we actually have the wedding. Like, we didn't really want to go exactly down that lane because, I mean, in life, everybody's able to create their own path, and whatever works best for you is what should work best for you. So I'm not saying anybody should change their minds or do anything different. That's just what we personally, that's just something that we personally did. We just kind of skipped all of that, and it's like, look, at the end of the day, we just want this partnership. We want to be able to say that we got married at this age, and 20 years down the line, when Vaughn is our age, we can say, look, we were married before you were born, and we are still together. And that's something that's very important for us. And when we got married, we already had the intentions and the mindset that eventually I would upgrade her ring. In the moment, I really wasn't making the money that I wanted or really doing the things that I wanted to give her the ring she deserved. But I was able to take some time and save up money, and thank you to Forever Diamonds New York for helping me create this beautiful ring for Nas, something that I could have never imagined. And it looks so amazing on her finger, and I'm so glad that she loves it as much as I do. So thank you again to Forever Diamonds New York. They make amazing rings. Check out their page on Instagram. They have a lot of beautiful, beautiful rings on there. A lot of inspiration if you don't really know like what type of ring you like, what style, what type of band, and all these things. Like, there's so much about rings that I know now that I did not know a couple months ago. So there's definitely going to take a lot of research, but having a good foundation as Forever Diamonds New York to look at or even shop with is a great option. So make sure you check them out on Instagram. All right, guys, so I have to be really quick because we're getting some work done at the house, so it might be a little loud. But unfortunately, the camera died, so I completely lost my train of thought and everything I was saying. But I just want to leave off with this. Do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy. There is no correct way to do things. You don't have to follow the system just because it says that you have to get engaged and do this and this and this. And a lot of times men will feel the same way as far as wanting to get married and wanting to take that next step. But it comes down to a lot of times money and the fear of of the ring not being nice enough, or the fear of not being able to save up the money to buy the ring that your wife wants, and this and that. Like, that can be extremely stressful for men. And that's why I say my little tip is buy what you can afford in the moment and then continue to work towards something better. Or I didn't have the money or the means to buy her the ring that I wanted or that she deserved. I was able to save up my money, grow my following, get a little more brand deals, do this and that. Some time went by, and I had the money to get her what I wanted and what I felt she deserved, and something that I knew that she would be really, really happy with. So, fellas, don't stress yourself out about not having the money in the moment. If this is a woman you want to spend the rest of your life with, you can just wait fully until you have the money, or get her what you can deserve, or get her what you can afford, and then upgrade her later.